This laptop is completely baked.
Smoke weed every day.
I live this radio show. Actually, for a special occasion.
The Compaq Presario CM2000 series. This is the model 1245, and this laptop is all about multimedia from A to Z. Powered by an AMD K6, who gives a shit, megahertz processor, I forgot the speed, and built-in 32 megs of RAM, which this laptop gives you one expansion slot to, improve on that. And you got yourself quite a bit of a fun treat. But back then, it was something decent, I guess. And of course, let's not forget our 6 gig IBM Death Star hard drive. This laptop has been built in mind for all this internet craze, the internet zone like they call it. This is the internet zone, which basically happened to have everything you need to be internet ready, except you don't have Ethernet or Wi-Fi. But yet again, what am I to expect, I mean, you have one PCMCIA slot, all you have to do is just run to the store these days and just slap in a good old wireless card and you're good to go. Speaking of connectivity, what do we have as in terms of port and storage? Well, let's find out. We have our PCMCIA card bus right here, and a floppy drive right there, which is, it still exists. I haven't tried this one, I think it works. At the back, this is where the fun starts. We plug in a 19 volt battery right here, parallel and serial connectors here. This is the exhaust fan, and believe me, it blows hot air after a long time. VGA, one USB, a PS2 for the keyboard or mouse, and a modem jack. And don't forget a Kensington lock can go right here, in case someone wants to steal that sandwich. And over here we have a CD drive, and this pull down tab here would pull, you think the hard drive, right? No, it's the battery. There you go. And let's not forget at the front we have our keyboard, trackpad. The left click is huge, the right click is tiny. We have an internet button, search button, volume up. Wait, is this volume up and down? No, this is a scroll button. We have a shopping cart. I guess if you wanted to waste some money on the internet back then, you can do it. Email, volume up and down. We have our, let's see here, headphone jacks and microphone jack right here. And these are these weird little things on both sides are, what are they? I think they're breather for the JBL powered speakers, actually. If you think about it, they kind of look like nostrils. It kind of looks goofy, seriously. It really looks goofy. Anyways. And as far for LEDs, everything's here. Power, battery, plugged in, num lock, caps lock, and scroll lock. But wait, there's only one little problem. Where the fuck is the fucking hard drive LED? Look, there is no hard drive LED. This is a little bit of a problem because back in the 9X days, everything would zone out. And speaking of zoning out, this thing was famous for that. And you have no way to figure out if your computer's doing anything because you don't have an LED. So you think sometimes it's frozen, you go and shut it off, and no, holy shit, it's on again, and then it crashes, and was it so hard to just put that one LED? You had to keep it elegant? Come on. This is stupid. Well, before I go ahead and, there you go. See how easy it is to remove the front? You just pry it open and over there, but you have to, unscrew the screws that never came with this one. And this is our hard drive. You can access it right here. And over here, if we pop that right here, we have our keyboard that you can plug in right down there. And opening this, or unscrewing this, let me get there. And voila, you're treated to this. This little metal here has a heatsink at the bottom to cool your CPU. And speaking of CPU, there it is. And I thought all the Pentium and Pentium 2 early days, well, especially Pentium 2s, those are definite, but I thought mainly those old machines have all soldered in CPUs, but turns out this one, no, has a socket, and you can actually upgrade it. And what's this clock speed on this one? Turns out it's a K62 333. So you can just swap it out and put it in a 550 K63 if you're that crazy, and there you go. But I don't know if the cooling's gonna be good enough for that, but you get the point. But trust me, you do not want to take out that CPU. That little plastic clip, let me just bring you closer. That little plastic clip, if you remove this, well, this one is broken because I broke it. If you remove this, well, first things first, it's a pain in the butt to remove, and then you can take out the CPU, it just slides in and out like that. But then when you have to put it back, this is where the fun begins to start. You have to literally push that CPU so far, pry the thing open, put plastic, and it'll break. And yeah, it's a pain in the butt. So if you ever do it, be careful, but these things come from hell. Holy balls. This is why I preferred the screw one. You know, you just twist and twist. Well, that was before that. Well, let me throw this whole bundle of joy in. Let's see what you can do. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. This door, you pry it open, and oh shit, that thing broke. Great. But here's your RAM. And this is your only expansion slot. This one has a 64 meg that I put in. And believe me, it was a bitch to get it recognized. I have no idea why it took me. It was so hard to get it recognized. I mean, the RAM is good, the internal RAM's good, and the weird error screen you got at the very beginning was with that RAM installed, and even still, the hard drive tested out good, the memory tested out good. I have no idea, but this thing is baked. And 4 rubber feet all over the place, and they're all gone. I wonder why. So there it is plugged in. Let me get you set up, and we're gonna fire it up. One thing you'll notice is when I'm gonna turn it on, it's on, but it takes forever to boot. For some odd reason, I don't know. It takes forever to post, actually. And left the CD in my CD drive, and that actually does work. Just wait and see. There you go. And for those of you who want to know, this is a passive matrix screen, which means that you're prone to lose your mouse quite easily. So don't game on that. Yeah, what did I put in that CD drive? Oh, UBCD. See? I've been doing diagnostics. So anyways, it doesn't hold the CMOS battery's dead, I should say. I wonder why. Not a big surprise, really. And let me get you set up properly. It's not easy without a capture card. But they're laptops. What am I supposed to do? It's only 86 megs of RAM. I was wrong on the hard drive. It is a 2.1 gig hard drive. I'm sorry about that, but it is an IBM bullshit. Integrated peripherals, we have, well, you can serial port A, parallel, floppy disk controller, and the local bus ID adapter. And they're set on default. Audio options, you have this. Pause if you want to. Large disk access mode. You have DOS or other, and you have the detection, the help quickly over here, but we set it for DOS because we don't use Novell, so, or any other weird Unix distro. Okay, well, security, supervisor password on boot, fixed disk boot sector, which you can use write protect, which basically tells, I don't know what to say. No, you're not writing on my MBR. Okay, power savings are customized, and your idle mode. This is pretty much it. BIOS PM on AC. Oh, power management. Okay, and this is how you boot. You boot with your disk drive, floppy drive, CD drive, and then your hard drive, and that's pretty much it. When I got the machine, it was running ME, believe it or not, and it was running meh. But I put back 98 after getting all these weird error messages. I wonder why. So let's see if it can still boot. Doing a reset doesn't take forever to post. It's just to turn on, which is, I don't know. Here we go. Oh. Save to disk file not found. This feature, feature is disabled. Run phdisk for information. File create new partition consult manual. Anyways, this should be the integrated diagnostics for some things. But anyways, I never really bothered on that. Well, I'm just gonna boot right ahead. And there you go. It's running 98. Oh, yeah, it's not surprising. It'll run for a while, like 2 to 3 minutes, and then it'll blow away. Let's see. I think I left the intro on just for that video, just to see how powerful those sound blasters are. I didn't even put the drivers in. Wow. Those are the speakers. They're really powerful. I didn't even put the drivers in. Clumsy me. Oh, I didn't. Yeah, so I'm losing my mouse pretty badly. Something's still loading, but I don't have my hard drive LED to show it to me. Fuck! Was that hard? Was that too hard? Seriously? Oh. So anyways, I'm gonna go to accessories. No, is it accessories? On. System tools. Welcome to Windows. Just hear how powerful those speakers are. They drive the bass. Exquisite. Alright, I had enough. So, let's see how big the hard drive is. Formatted. I did say it's a 2.1 gig, but I think it's 1.6 formatted. Something like that. No, 2 gigs. Okay. Yeah, that's a fresh install, alright. 241 megs. And yes, the font's a little off. I have no idea why. It's probably the wrong resolution. I have no idea. So yeah, we have 96 megabytes of RAM, authentic AMD, yada yada yada. We have an unknown device, and I hate when I see that. Display adapters, we have, well, hey, okay. Yeah, no drivers installed. I wonder why. But it did find the my ESS audio drive, so that's a plus. And we have our Opti82C861 PCI to USB, blah blah blah. Now, there's only one thing I haven't tried. Does this work? I actually found this in, well, I didn't find it. I was recycling some stuff, and then I found, well, a tower and 2 laptops and 2 of these. So I'll figure it out and see if the card bus, well, the card bus is working, but let's see. Oh yeah, it works. But I'll need drivers for it. Yeah, like I thought. Darn it. But it is in the PCMCIA socket, so it works. Actually, no. Let me correct myself. That's the controller. I am sorry. All right, let's refresh this. I should have 2 of them. Yeah, but this time it is the PCI network controller. But since it's not recognized, I cannot eject it properly, so it'll be stuck in there for a while. Yeah, you do not want to remove these just like that, because you risk of frying something or screwing up the card, or you know, you don't want to do that. It's much like a USB key. You don't really want to do that. So let me get out of here. If I can find my mouse, there you go. There you go. And that's pretty much it, really. It does boot. Actually, it managed to stay stable this time. Man. This laptop has given me probably one of the most weirdest results ever. Damn it, I lost my mouse. There you go. Jeez. Passive matrix suck. And you go right ahead and shut her down. And this is ACPI compliant, just shut down on its own. There you go. So let's wrap things up. So as you can clearly see, this laptop has been actually a very strong multimedia machine for its time. Lacking that damn hard drive LED is really pissing me off, but, you know, if it's stable enough, you can overlook that aspect. But for me, it's a little bit of a pet peeve. Other than that, lots of connectivity. Only has one of those, so I don't know, for some of you maybe you'd like to have two of them, but yeah, other than that it should be all fine and dandy to go. And if you like docking stations, get bent. This one doesn't have a docking port. But in overall, this laptop, for its time, deserves a definite 8 out of 10. Multimedia package, everything you need at the back. Has an exhaust fan, upgradable CPU if you're really that daredevil. The battery's removable quite easily, like so. Doesn't take too much space, isn't too much of a problem, and yeah, I didn't really show you that feature, but it has that little button right here. If you press it, it should give you the amount of charge it has left, from 25, 50, 75 to 100. This one doesn't hold the charge anymore, which sucks, but that's to be expected with older machines. Very reliable, very elegant. The passive matrix really, on its own, does lose a point on its own. So, unfortunately, that is a huge down. So, you be ready to lose your mouse quite often, unless you use that trailing mouse, or the mouse ghosting, which corrects that issue. As in terms of upgradability, as the operating system wise, you can upgrade that to Windows XP. It has a maximum of 160 megs of RAM. That's it. You can put 120 meg, you can put a 128 meg chip, but as it comes for the rest, you're stuck with that 32 meg built in, unfortunately. And if that 32 meg chip goes bad, that could mean the end of your laptop for that. That is a fucking letdown. But back then, it was expected to see those kinds of built-in memory, but I've never seen a laptop with built-in RAM go bad, so I'm not too worried about that, excuse me. So if you have any questions, comments, anything I've overlooked or not looked at this particular machine, please feel free to leave a comment down below. If you also had one of these machines and would like to share a story, the comments down below is there for you. And of course, until next time, stay bold and take care.